stepped forward
My
suddenly
king, you
and
cannot
said,
take her. Nobody challenges the king
King
publicly.
Odogu narrowed his eyes and asked,
Who are you?
Who are you? I am Chinedu, son of Okeke. You dare interrupt your king. Chinedu stared directly into the king's eyes. She is not property. The king descended slowly from his throne. You must be very brave, over very foolish. Chinedu did not move. I love her, he said. The king laughed softly. Love? Then his laughter grew louder. Love! His face suddenly darkened with rage. Take him away! Warriors grabbed Chinedu violently. Thunder rumbled suddenly across the moonlight sky. The elders exchanged fearful glances, because at our times, thunder without rain meant watching only one thing.
The thunder that rumbled above Agu that night did not stop. Clouds covered the moon. Strong winds swept through the kingdom, yet no rain fell. The elders whispered among themselves, "This is not ordinary thunder. The ancestors are angry." But inside the palace, King Odogu celebrated. Music roared. Drummers beat loudly. Palm wine flowed endlessly. The king sat proudly, while frightened maidens stood nearby like prisoners awaiting judgment. But Ife sat alone
Chinedu,
in silence.
my heart is with you.
Tears rolled down her
I can't
face.
let go.
Her heart remained with Chinedu. Far beneath the palace, inside a dark underground prison, Chinedu hung in chains. A prison guard spat near him and said,
Should have bowed to the king. I bow only to truth.
Truth does not save men from death.
Suddenly, footsteps echoed through the prison tunnel. Slow, careful. The guard straightened immediately. Queen Ugo appeared. The guards bowed deeply and said, My queen. But Queen Ugo dismissed him with a wave.
Leave us.
Leave us. The guard hurried away. The queen stepped closer to Chinedu. For a long moment, she said nothing. Then quietly,
You are either the bravest man in Agobo or the most foolish.
I spoke because I love her.
Queen Ugo sighed sadly and said, Long ago,
the king was not like
the
this.
king was not like this. Chinedu looked up and asked,
What changed him?
Power and fear.
Fear?
The fear of growing old, the fear of losing control, the fear that people no longer love him.
Queen Ugo stepped closer urgently and said,
Listen carefully. Tomorrow at sunrise, the king plans to force Ife and other maidens into marriage before the entire kingdom.
Chinedu struggled
No.
against his chains.
You must escape tonight.
Why would you help me?
Because too many innocent people have suffered
From her wrapper,
already.
she removed a small key. Click! The chains fell. Chinedu rubbed his wounded ankle.
You are risking your life.
My life stopped belonging to me long ago.
Suddenly,
Guards are returning.
shouts echoed from above. The queen froze.
That path leads outside the palace walls.
Chinedu grabbed her
never
hand
forget
gratefully. I will
Stop
never
right there,
forget
don't
this.
move.
He disappeared into darkness moments before guards rushed inside. One guard frowned immediately. My queen, where is the prisoner?
Where is the
Queen
prisoner?
Ugo turned
He
slowly.
escaped.
He escaped. The guards panicked.
He ran toward the
What?
western gate. Hurry!
The queen pointed toward another direction. He ran toward the western gate. Hurry!
The guards sprinted away. But as soon as they vanished, Queen Ugo whispered softly to herself, "May the gods protect you, hunter."
May the gods protect you, hunter.
Meanwhile, deep inside the sacred forest beyond Agu, an old seer sat before a strange fire. Her name was Neka the seer, feared by many, respected by spirits. Suddenly, her fire turned blue. She gasped sharply.
No! The balance is broken.
Mother Neka, what do you see?
I see blood. I see a crown drowning in darkness. And I see a king whose greed will destroy an entire kingdom.
Back at the palace, King Odogu entered Ife's chamber, smiling proudly. Servants surrounded her with gold jewelry, expensive wrappers, and beads. But Ife refused to touch them. The king approached slowly and said to her,
Do you know how lucky you are?
I would rather die than marry you.
You speak boldly.
My heart
You will forget him.
My heart belongs to Chinedu.
You will forget him.
No, I won't forget.
I am your king!
A king who steals women is no king at all.
You will obey me. Lock her inside this chamber until sunrise.
Outside the palace, a shadow moved silently through the darkness. Chinedu, breathing heavily, armed with only a hunting knife, he stared at the palace walls. He knew one thing. Tonight, he would either rescue Ife or die trying. Inside the royal courtyard, dozens of warriors guarded every entrance. Chinedu crept between shadows like a leopard. One guard noticed movement.
Who goes there?
Who goes there? Too late. Whoosh! Chinedu hit the guard's eyes with his sword. Another turned. Suddenly, chaos exploded. Warriors rushed forward. Spears flashed. Shing! Another warrior attacked. Clang! Chinedu blocked with his knife. The hunter fought fiercely despite exhaustion, but they were too many. Chinedu escaped and ran towards the king's chamber. Soon, drums of alarm thundered across the palace. The entire palace erupted into madness. Meanwhile, Queen Ugo secretly entered Ife's chamber. She said, "Hurry." Ife stood
Where is
immediately.
Chinedu?
Where is Chinedu?
Came back for you.
He came back for you. Ife gasped. He's alive? But the palace guards are hunting
He's alive,
him.
but the palace guards
Queen
are
Ugo
hunting him.
handed her a
You
dark
must leave
cloak.
now. Are hunting.
You must leave now.
You must leave.
Before they could move, boom, the chamber door opened.
Traitors!
My king.
Silence! You helped the prisoner escape.
Yes, I did.
You betray your own husband?
You betrayed this kingdom first.
You dare shame me before my people?
Queen Ugo closed her eyes. If my death will awaken your conscience, then strike. Queen Ugo collapsed. The entire palace froze. Even the warriors looked terrified. The king stared at what he had done, breathing heavily, but instead of regret, madness entered his eyes. Take the girl! Warriors seized Ife violently. At that exact moment, crash! Lightning struck the palace roof. Fire exploded across the royal hall. People screamed. Inside the chaos, Chinedu burst into the chamber. His eyes widened at Queen Ugo's body. No! He cried desperately. Warriors attacked immediately. The hunter roared with fury. He fought like a man possessed. One warrior fell, then another. Clang, clang! Steel echoed everywhere. King Odogu charged personally with his sword. You should have stayed in chains! Their blades collided violently. The king was powerful, but Chinedu fought with rage. The battle shook the hall. Outside, thunder roared endlessly. And somewhere deep inside the sacred forest, old seer Neka opened her eye for the first time in years. Black smoke rose from it. The curse has begun. The palace ceiling cracked loudly. Servants fled screaming. Flames climbed the walls.
You cannot
King
defeat a
Odogu
king!
pushed Chinedu backward.
No!
You cannot defeat a king! Chinedu wiped blood from his mouth. No. He stared directly into the king's eyes.
Defeats itself.
But evil always defeats itself. Suddenly, boom! Part of the palace roof collapsed between them. Fire separated the fighters. Ife screamed Chinedu's name, but smoke swallowed everything. By morning, half the palace had burned. The kingdom woke in fear. Queen Ugo was dead. Ife was missing, and nobody could find Chinedu. But the greatest terror came when villagers looked toward the royal palace. Because above King Odogu's throne, hundreds of black vultures circled endlessly in the sky. A sign of death, a sign of doom.